If you want to zoom in CapCut without losing quality, the key is to understand one simple thing first. Quality comes from resolution. So in this tutorial, I'm going to show you the smartest way to zoom in CapCut Desktop while keeping your video looking clean, sharp, and professional. And yes, I'll also show you the export settings that help prevent that blurry, pixelated look. If this video helps, make sure to hit like and subscribe for more easy CapCut tutorials. Let's jump in. First, open CapCut Desktop and start with your project settings. The goal here is to create a little extra room for your zoom effect. If your original footage is higher resolution, like 4K, and your timeline is set to 1080p, then CapCut has more detail to work with. That means when you zoom in, the video still has enough pixels to stay crisp. So before you do anything else, check your project resolution and make sure it's set to a lower output, like 1080p, especially if your source footage is 4K or higher. Now import your video into the media panel and drag it down onto the main timeline. Once it's on the timeline, click the clip so it's selected. On the right side of the screen, you'll see the video settings. Go into the basic section because that's where the main zoom controls are located. Here, look for scale. This is the tool you'll use to zoom in on your footage. To zoom in, drag the scale slider to the right or type in a higher percentage value manually. As you increase the scale, the image gets closer, just like zooming a camera lens. But remember, the reason this works well is because your source footage has extra resolution. If you zoom too far into a low quality clip, it will start to look soft or blurry. So if you want the cleanest result, always start with higher quality footage whenever possible. After you zoom in, you'll probably need to adjust the framing. That's where position comes in. Use the X and Y position controls to move your subject back into the center of the shot. This is especially useful if you're zooming in on a face, product, or text on the screen. A small movement here can make the composition look much more professional. If you want a dynamic zoom effect instead of a static close-up, keyframes are the best option. Move the playhead to the exact point where you want the zoom to begin, then click the diamond keyframe icon next to scale and position. This tells CapCut to remember the starting point of your effect. Next, move the playhead forward to the point where you want the zoom to end. Increase the scale again and adjust the position if needed. CapCut will automatically create a smooth transition between those 2 points. This is a great method for making tutorials, reaction videos, talking head videos, and cinematic edits look more engaging. You can use it to slowly zoom in on a speaker, highlight an important detail, or add movement to an otherwise static clip. And because you're using the built-in scale tool instead of stretching a low-resolution image, the zoom stays much cleaner. Here's a really important tip. Avoid zooming too far past your source footage quality. Even if CapCut lets you scale a clip very large, that doesn't mean the image will still look good. If your footage is only 1080p, extreme zooms can reveal pixels quickly. But if you're working with 4K or higher, you have much more flexibility. That's why matching a higher resolution clip with a lower resolution project timeline is the best strategy for keeping quality intact. Now let's talk about export settings because they matter just as much as the zoom itself. When you're finished editing, click Export in the top right corner. Make sure your export resolution matches your timeline, such as 1080p, if that's what you used in the project. Then look for bitrate settings and choose a higher option if available. A stronger bitrate helps preserve detail and reduce compression artifacts. For codec, choose H.264 or HEVC if CapCut gives you the option. These are common formats that help maintain good clarity while keeping file sizes manageable. If you zoomed in properly and exported with solid settings, your final video should look sharp instead of soft or washed out. So to quickly recap, the best way to zoom in CapCut without losing quality is to use high-resolution source footage, edit in a lower resolution timeline like 1080p, use the scale and position controls for clean zooms, add keyframes for smooth motion, and export with quality-friendly settings. That's the formula. If you found this helpful, please hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss the next CapCut tutorial. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.